Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to Hearthstone. This is a game out of my latest arena run, and I kinda want to show it off because it's got some funny series of events in it. Now, you'll notice in my starting hand a shielded minibot and a redemption. This is one of the most common pally combos out right now, because the shielded minibot is a cheap minion, it comes back with its divine shield. It's generally a nuisance for the opponent to deal with. That of course means I'm going to have the most fun with it. So turn 1, I put out my redemption, no big deal. It's there for when shielded minibot dies. My opponent for their first turn is going to play the I bet you wanted to play a spell this turn, ha 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 tee hee hee, middle finger trog. I'm going to play out my shielded minibot because I figure he's going to trade into it. He'll use his hero power, he'll put the trog in there, and I'll get my minibot back, the trog will be weakened, and I will be none the worse for it. That is surely what happens, and redemption goes off, and as soon as the shields are failing, the shields are back up, red alert. I'm in a pretty good position now, and instead of trading into the trog and blowing my divine shield again, I decide I'm going to go for the face with my raid leader and start to get some aggro on. You know, it never hurts to get a little aggressive when you're the paladin. Also, not only that, but I'm forcing my opponent to now deal with 2 of my minions, and sure enough, the mage is going to pop my divine shield, considers taking on the minibot. Really thinking about it. You can see that hesitation. Instead decides to go for my face, and I'm like, what? What? Alright. That's fine with me, thank you kindly. So, I ponder my next strategy. I decide to go for the face with minibot, I trade the raid leader into the trog, and now I'm going to return Minibot to my hand with the Ancient Brewmaster. So while Minibot has left the battlefield, he has not left the battle. I just want to point out as well that Minibot has done most of the damage in this game so far. I'm pretty jazzed about that. So my Ancient Brewmaster currently holds the board dominance, and a 5-4 is nothing to scoff at. My opponent decides to play down a Stranglethorn Tiger though, which is an even match for my Brewmaster. But I do have the tools to give the board my edge, so I play out my Razorfen Hunter, I get a nice cute little piggy, and Shielded Minibot resumes its place on the battlefield. So Ancient Brewmaster, contending with Minibot for most damage done, but even still, you gotta hand it to Minibot, it's doing work so far. So the Cone of Cold comes out, kills my boar, makes my Ancient Brewmaster useless, and he's gonna play a Crazed Alchemist. So now he can safely trade into that with a Stranglethorn Tiger. He is very much ahead now. And I'm considering here dropping the Consecration. It'd be so easy. It'd be stupid easy. But that's right, it'd be stupid. I could save that for later. So I throw my Divine Shield into it, and then I throw down a Taunt and a Micro Machine. I'm going to start building up my own presence. I'm going to force my opponent to deal with what I currently have on the board. 5 creatures, nothing to 5 minions. This isn't Magic the Gathering. 5 minions, nothing to scoff at. And my opponent only has this 2/2 Crazed Alchemist. His battle cry has already gone off. So he decides to throw out a Spellbreaker on my poor Micro Machine. He wasn't doing anything. He was just trying to get all big and strong, pack a big punch. Kills out my Silverhand Recruit, kills out my Frostwolf Grunt, and now I'm going to trade the Hunter and the Micro Machine into the Spellbreaker, thus leaving Shielded Minibot as the only survivor of the Bloody War. I bring out another Silverhand Recruit and a Harvest Golem, and thus establish my board presence once again. Or my board dominance, rather. I do have board presence, though. So this Dread Corsair comes out, and I have options for it, along with this Argent Squire. The secret, though, is what worries me. You never know what it's going to be with mages. I weigh my options a bit. I decide I don't want to give my opponent a Cairn just in case it's Mirror Entity. Mirror Entity is literally the most annoying spell in the entire game. So I throw out the Consecration. I was prepared for that to maybe get counterspelled. Turns out, it's Duplicate. So now my opponent's going to get 2 Dread Corsairs. I'm going to take out the Ardent Squire though. Shielded Minibot, still on the board. Silverhand Recruit comes out. My opponent is now most definitely, I say this from the future, but at the time I was like, he's definitely going to play those 2 Dread Corsairs. There's no way he's not. Sure enough, they both come out, and it is the perfect time to use Avenging Wrath. I've got minions to clean up if the damage doesn't go the way I want, but RNGesus smiles upon me as both Dread Corsairs are taken out, and I even get a little damage on the mage. Another Silverhand recruit comes out, shielded Minibot and Harvest Golem attack in, and shielded Minibot is still on the board. The shielded Minibot is literally the MVP. It has done nothing but damage this entire game, and my opponent has failed to kill it. So he plays this... I forget what the name of this card is, but it's the Dragon Synergy card that deals damage when it enters the battlefield, but it shows me that he's not holding a dragon. So I feel a bit safer about that. Another secret comes out. I test the waters with my Ironfur Grizzly to make sure it's not Mirror Entity. I play out Karen Bloodhoof, and I decide it's just time to go for the face. Harvest Golem, Silverhead Recruit, and Shielded Minibot. And Shielded Minibot is still on the board. We are beyond the 10-turn mark, and it's finally time for Flame Strike to kill Shielded Minibot. But I don't think anyone can deny the work that Shielded Minibot did for us this day. I salute you, Shielded Minibot. So my opponent shows that he can no longer win this game. Karen Bloodhoof dies, but Bane takes his place. And as I close up the game, I just play some minions down to make sure that I'm not being trolled into a secret. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. It was just a short little thing I wanted to show you. If you did, let me know and I'll bring you more. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.